Okay guys, I have the door open and I put that aerial attached to the cord outside and I'm getting 14 channels now. But I'm going to go...
Audio link mode.
Whoops. I'm going to go through them just to see which channels I'm actually picking up and how bad the reception is and stuff like that. That one's got bad reception. This one's a nice okay. So I'll just turn that down. So 2 really nice channels so far. 3, which is that first channel that I had, which was okay. This one is a nasty news channel, but watchable. This one's a really nice channel. Now I just got this hanging outside the door, so if I maybe mounted this outside, even though it's an internal aerial, might be okay. But some of these, it says I got 14 channels, but I'm only seeing like 5 or 10 pop up. So it's still one of those things where, do I go ahead and just put that thing outside, or what's the deal? There's CBS that's coming in, not too bad. It's got a little bit of some other channels. So not quite 14. It says there's 14, but some of these come in just blank black channels. So interesting. But I guess if I mounted it, it'd be all good. Uh-oh. So there you go. So that's interesting. I'm being sucked in watching TV. I gotta shut that off before I zone out. That's what the thing about TV, man. It'll suck you in. So right now, I'll show you guys. I'm just gonna unhook the power off of the camera so I can grab the tripod and show you guys what's going on. And I want to close the door because it's awfully hot out, but right here is the aerial just hanging from the cord, and I'm getting 14 channels. So if I actually raise it up and put it up near the roof line, I'm probably going to get really good stuff, and it's just so small that I don't have to deal with this big monster here. Maybe when I go to drill the hole for my solar, I may run the coax out of that away and just leave it sticking up. Though it's not designed to be an outdoor antenna. It says it's an indoor antenna. I don't know. Let me read the manual here, because something tells me, you know, actually, oh, I could have used this 90 degree on my TV, but it's just the way it is. 25 miles of broadcast antenna. Okay, so it's a 25-mile antenna. Has an optional booster. Interesting. It doesn't say anything about outdoor. It says it's an indoor TV or indoor antenna. So I'm not exactly sure what would happen if you used it outside. I'm thinking the ultraviolet would murder the antenna. Let me grab it real quick and I'll show you. So, here it is. It looks like it's just, this is some kind of circuit board because it's printed on that type of material, but the rest of this is just plastic. But I'm guessing the ultraviolet light would eat away at this thing and destroy it. But it works and works fairly well. I'm gonna say I got not 14 channels, but about 6 that came in clear. Maybe more, 6, 7, 8. But it's okay because I basically only use it for local news or if I'm bored, whatever, right? So that's not too bad if you think about it. And then I don't have to put up a giant, enormous aerial on the side of the trailer. Something to think about, guys. We'll see what happens. But it sure as hell ain't happening today because it's so windy out. Actually, I'm going to do something. I will show you outside my window here. Carefully, carefully, carefully. So, you can see how freaking windy it is out there. It is unbelievable. So, there you go. We'll see what happens with that aerial because that's something to think about for sure. If I can mount that up like yay, up on the side of the trailer, hopefully the wind doesn't snap this thing off. Maybe I'll put it that way. So, you know, wind is going to be a factor for this thing, I'm pretty sure. So if I did it, maybe, what about on an angle? The wind hits that and it's still be vibrating? I don't know. We'll have to figure out something, guys. But I'm sure if this is mounted above the tiny house properly, might get some pretty decent, surprising stuff happen. So for now, I'm just going to keep this packaging, the whole deal, and go from there. So there we go. So I'll just put this guy off to the side for now, so we don't get into trouble. And what else? I'm going to close this door, stop letting the heat in. But anyway, guys, interesting stuff. And it seems to work a lot better than those cheapy flat ones from Wish as well. So that's pretty neat. grab my projector here. So one thing I should mention, because this thing, the projector pulls about an amp, a little over an amp, and I was just using it off this power pack. This power pack is down to, you can't see because I got to turn the light off, 92%. There you go, you can see that. So the projector can run for a little while on these power packs, but because they're 30 amp hour. So maybe, I don't know, hard to say. They'll probably, because I have all these power packs now, I can just grab one, swap out, keep swapping, and it will run my TV. Because the projector, guys, believe it or not, is my TV after the sun goes down. Even though this is a 12 volt TV and works totally awesome, highly recommend for off-grid living. Highly recommend for anybody. I know the size may scare people, but if it's just you, move closer. They do sell bigger TVs, but they don't have the built-in DVD player, which I kind of wanted that feature because I have a lot of DVDs from when, before I planned on going off the grid, I was a consumer and just bought cool stuff that came out. I'll bring my collection over here eventually because it's going to have to go over here. But anyway, that projector is my TV when it goes dark, because I don't like running the big boy at night until I get a larger battery bank, which makes sense because, you know, you don't want to murder your other batteries going on over here. So, and then with the projector I can get a few hours per battery pack. I'm sure Stu's already got the calculator out making the calculations. So it's basically about 1 amp per hour, I guess. Is that how they do it? The projector sucks up 1 amp an hour. And yeah. And then I can just keep swapping power packs out until I get tired and go to bed. And I'm sick of watching that. But the nice thing about that, the projector's not as hard on the eyes as like a TV, which is also something to think about. And then I can point it anywhere on these walls that's clear and watch TV through anywhere. And that thing you can make it a big screen. You don't have to deal with a small little 12 volt TV screen. I can pull this back and make a big screen. Now I still have yet to do that at night in the tiny house. I haven't had the time to get over here at night, stay over, run that through, run it through its paces overnight to watch and video, and then I can video it and show you guys. But so far I haven't had the time to do it, so that kind of sucks. But anyway, we'll get to it. We're getting there, we're getting there. So I think we're gonna see you guys on the next one, because it's too damn windy for me to do anything else here. Later.